Hello there, I'm darkmindedsith. Yes, another video. This is not a myth. Your head is not being tampered with. It is time for more Majora's Mask. Today we make haste for the next temple. Fair warning, this journey will not be simple. If you're a child, by the time we get there you may grow your first pimple. This will certainly be no easy task. Welcome, my friends, to Stone Tower. Climbing to the top may take all our power. It may take many an hour, but unfortunately time is something we lack. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll, but I will not allow this place to take its toll, like this stupid fire keys who wants to take control. But with my sword and shield I'll go in for the attack. Now with these platforms, let's take a leap of faith. Unfortunately, in a jumping contest, I only placed 8th, but I'm as swift as steady as a ring wraith. You know, those cloaked guys from Lord of the Rings. Here we have a switch that we can press, but some weight needs to stay on it, which may cause some stress, but thankfully we learned the Elegy of Emptiness, and that'll help us with these aggravating things. Play this beautiful song and this will create our clone. He'll help us get to the top so we don't have to go it alone. He'll stay in this one place and stand as still as stone, so the switch remains pressed and we can get a move on. So now let's take out our trusty hook shot. Its distance may be poor, but its handiness is not. Simply aim at your target with that little red dot, and you'll launch faster than the best horse at Lon Lon. Here we have another switch that needs the warmth of our feet. Can't use our Link clone because he stayed behind. Oh, he's so sweet. So we'll have to use another member of our clone elite. So this time we will use the Goron. Our Goron copy has a giant scar on his belly, no doubt. Perhaps he got his appendix taken out. Or it's possible he got into a fight with a giant trout. Or maybe he just accidentally cut himself because he's a moron. So now let's proceed even higher. Yes, this place is quite high, didn't you read the flyer? The advertiser of this place is not a liar, unlike those who advertise weight loss. And speaking of weight, here's our next switch. Yes, another one. This is not a glitch. If you want to turn back now, you're welcome to ditch. Just stand by the edge there and I'll give you a little toss. Now it's time to use our friendly neighborhood Zora. They say he's quite the traveler, even better than Sora. In fact, he's even a better explorer than Dora. And he travels the seas better than any sailor. Unfortunately, the face of his statue is rather unpleasant. It has a face of shock, like if you gave a poor child a present, or if you gave the winning lottery ticket to a peasant, or anyone who saw the Elder Scrolls Skyrim trailer. So now with these 3 switches held down, these 3 platforms rise. Now we leap across and proceed even further towards our prize. We're about halfway there now on this trip towards the skies. In fact, I think I can see the goddess's pretty hair. Ignore these switches here, they are not required. You can step on them if so desired. At this point, all this rhyming is making me tired. I think I'll just kick back for a bit and get some fresh air. Yeah, that's right, Link, just rinse and repeat. Keep pressing these switches and going, don't accept defeat. While you do that, I'm going to get something to eat. Don't feel like cooking, so I'll just get something delivered. As usual, they put me on hold, but it happens every time, never gets old. I don't mind waiting as long as my food doesn't get cold. Last time it got here so late, when I took a bite I actually shivered. No, I do not want to hear about your specials today, please. I'd like a large pizza, half pepperoni and half cheese. I chose this over getting Chinese, so I hope that you will be flattered. My address is Road. I'll wait here patiently and try not to explode, but lack of food sometimes puts me into crazy mode, so when the delivery guy gets here my windows may be shattered. Anyway, we've almost made it to the end of this quest. I must say this was a fairly challenging test, but I'm glad you could join me and be my guest on this journey from beginning to end. Good job, Link, you're the man. You bring to the table what many other heroes are unable. You bring fear to the fearless and leave them unstable. I must say you're one heck of a friend. Ah, more platforms, more jumping for joy. Ooh, only 60 more hours, oh boy. I for one look forward to seeing what the moon will destroy. Some say I'm psychotic, but I just say I'm optimistic. There was a level in Mario 64 which had a cave that was hazy. The level had some rolling rocks that surely weren't lazy. You had to watch for these rolling rocks, oh boy were they crazy. So seeing these rolling rocks here kinda makes me go ballistic. We have finally made it to the top. I am stunned beyond belief. Let's create our owl shortcut here and let off a sigh of relief. If you're crying tears of joy, I'll spare you a handkerchief. I'm too choked up for words now that this challenge is almost done. Now we've got one last puzzle before the next temple begins. Let's play the Elegy of Emptiness and create our statue twins. But these switches must be pressed in the right order, so you may want to take out some pins. Write this down. The correct order is right, then left, then the top one. Our Link clone will stand on the switch to the right. Our Goron friend will occupy the left switch and stand as proud as a knight. And last, our Zora companion with his tall height will stand on the top switch, and this final puzzle is finished. Well, this brings us to the end, my goblins and ghouls. Stone Tower Temple is ours, and I bet it's filled with treasures and jewels. Soon we will have gold-plated toilets and chocolate-filled pools, and my poor dull life will soon be diminished. Stone Tower Temple is finally here. I can't believe I'm alive, but it's thanks to you, my humble viewers, that I did survive. I feel I can take on the world. I may even try to skydive. I'd love to see the look on all my skeptics and haters. And with that, I bid all of you farewell. When will we meet again? Only time will tell. Hey, my pizza should be here soon, and boy is that swell. So with that, thank you for watching. See you later, alligators. I'm tired.